And definitely we're due to beat Warsaw. We're not beaten since Coach Dan Wool's senior year. November of 2012, the last series. The series 13-game slides. We lost the last 4 times they came to the Old. So, at any rate, Eagles would like to get this one. They struggled a little bit at times against Huntington North last night. About it. Still had a chance to win. Warsaw Tigers and your broadcast Eagles. In the spirit of sportsmanship, Marshall on the broadcast. Responsibly and courtesy of the ready to go here. Crowd's not too bad. Language or zoning content is unacceptable and not welcome in IHS. Both teams have girls. That's for student athletes, coaches, officials, and your fellow fans. The respect that you deserve. Your cooperation is appreciated. Please enjoy the game. Restrooms are located at both East Hill and Gymnasium. Please take a moment to know the location of an exit nearest you in the event of an emergency. Columbia City High School's tobacco-free campus. Please refrain from using any tobacco products while on school grounds. Also, my fans are no pass-outs during this contest. At this time, would everyone please stand if you are able. Face the flag. Gentlemen, please remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. And now let's meet this one. Katherine and Maddie. Number 3, Alex Station. Number 10, Wesley Martin. We've taken the JV contest. The freshman by 20. Number 21, Landon Whalers. Number 25, Kimmy Aker. And number 40, Gabe Iwane. So, Sunday night for the Tigers. Number 1, Sam Lara. That's right. Number 11, Sam Brothers. That's it. Number 22, Madeline Berger. Number 32, Drew Jones. And number 35, Devon Dubois. Thank you, the coach, Mr. Matt Moore. Now introducing United States. Matt Moore, the head coach. Number 2, Camden Lawson. Warsaw will pick them up. Number 5, Manny. Number 1, Sam Lara, 6'4" junior. Number 11, Sam McDaniel, 6'3" senior. Number 15, Michael Hartman, 6'1" senior. Number 30, Brandon Elkins. Drew Jones. And number 6'5" sophomore. And 35, Miller. John Kutra, 6'7" senior. 215 pounds. 16,000 square. 8 million up there. Video continues for the Eagles.
Josh video down at the home field.
For the Eagles.
Those guys probably know how hallowed ground that was. The city's football and track teams participated there pre-1958 before the Northern England too.
Number 10, Josh Madeline. Number 11, Landon.
The rest of the starting lineup.
And number 20, Trey Dickman.
That's House.
Officials for the CCHS
This is the sixth season of the new building.
And Mr. Adam Bressler.
That's what they do on an open October. All right, here we go. The officials, Adam Bressler, Roger Marley, Dylan Cumberland. Congratulations to girls swimmers. They are conference champions. The trophy into Mr. Fox a little bit ago. Richmond to jump center gets Kuta, and Warsaw has the first possession. The rest of road orange tonight. Black with a little bit of white trim, black piping. Eagles the home whites. Warsaw to work quickly underneath. They got an open three out on the left side, and out no good. But Kuta gets the ball, scores on the putback. Kuta makes it 2-0. Second chance field goal for the Tigers. Everly wide right, St. John with it up to Everly. Out past Marshall. Out low he goes to Richmond. Richmond tied up at the baseline. He kicks it across the runner to St. John to Beckman. St. John, he was moving quickly. Everly in the real estate and finds Richmond scores! 2-2. Back to the Tigers. And Berger hands off to Kuta. Has the 2 Tiger points. Andrew Jones. And to go inside, here's a 3 out on the left corner. That's off the mark by McDaniels. No good. They get the loose ball. Another second chance, and they score. Kuta. So they got 2 offensive boards and 2 stick backs. 4-2. Minute 20 on first quarter for Columbia City High School at WJHS. Thompson coach Brandon Marshall with it. Richmond down on the baseline left side. Spins, kicks it out there. Cross court to St. John. He's pestered on the play by Berger. Chased. Now Everly takes over. Interior field. Richmond scores at 14. Like your daughter's on the scene tonight. She wants an interview. Loose on the baseline. Warsaw turns it over. Berger dribbled it off his foot. Yeah. All right, St. John shoves it in the front court. Here's Everly. St. John on the right side. And the pass stolen. And slam dunk. So 6-4. It's the Tiger fans erupting. Forced error there for the Eagles. Richmond, right elbow. Off St. John. Left side Beckman, high. Cross court St. John. Score! 7-6 Eagles. 5:32 to go first quarter. It's a barn burner so far. City 7 and Warsaw 6. It was in their first 15 and 13 seasons under the orange and black. And Lara shakes and bakes. The top. Kuta got it. Left side now for Berger. Berger penetrates shot nicely by Richmond. They go around. McDaniels has had 2 threes. And he goes to Kuta. Distance, as I should say. Lara down on the baseline. He bumped off the play. St. John foul.
For 3, in St. John with the foul.
Foul ball game. 57 in. Warsaw ball down here to Brandon Hines left. Berger's got it, left baseline, pestered by Everly. Everly chases him up the lane. And they'll hand it off to Drew Jones. And now Lara. Kuta down low, they throw it. Oh, and Beckman comes in at the last minute to knock it out of bounds.
foul. Number 10, Josh Emily with a foul.
All right, well, down the baseline they go. And whistle a foul. Richard's going to draw the foul.
Brandon Richard with a foul. Two shots. Sam McDaniel.
Good by Warsaw. Sam McDaniels, it ties the ball game at 7. 4.5 to go first quarter. And the second of 2 good by McDaniels. Warsaw 8, Columbia City 7. This is really the first time I'm talking to Coach Moore before the game. I said that they've been injury free. Marshall up top. Marshall puts it on the floor, spins with a little space. Here's the spin move. Can't get the shot off. Now Everly, high right. Everly bumped. Everly goes to the bucket. Scores, basket down. Warsaw foul.
Number 15.
Jason Wiggins, a freshman.
Number 2, Camden Clausen.
Clausen checks in for St. John's. So it's 98 Eagles. And Everly shoots for the 3-point play and he's got it. 29 Eagles. Picking up what, hit 4 here. All right, so here's Berger. And across the base goes Wiggins and he's guilty of steps. Timeout, Warsaw. What a look. Well, I'll tell you what, Coach, already tonight, we've seen a lot more fluidity to our game and a little more spark when it came out. Warsaw with it. It's a 12-8 Columbia City lead. Backing in. Berger. And Richmond got a piece of it. Gets the loose ball. Great D. Everly shoves it in front court. Here's Beckman. Beckman hands to a cutting Richmond. He spins. Oh, and he short-handed it. Oh, my. Missed it. And Warsaw back quickly. 2:48 to go. Here is Lara. And puts it up. No good. Varsity deflected. Richmond gave out a hand. Marshall with it. He spins into the push right, shoves it off the cross, and his first touch. Now Marshall up top. Beckman down in the paint. Ran out of room, threw it away. And here come the Tigers and score! Marshall getting a shot at getting it, but the Tigers got it in. 12-10. 2:18 to go in the first. You see the 12 Warsaw 10. Now we'll go to Varsity. Bumps quickly. Marshall turns. Oh, it's the glass a little strong. And here we go. Warsaw back with it. 2 minutes for the first quarter. Lara with it to the right side. Eagles looking for the first victory in 13 tries over the Tigers. And Lara all the way to the bucket. Scores. Basket counts and a foul. Marshall got the foul. Count the bucket, tying the game. Back in the ball
in St. John.
John returns.
1 shot, St. Laura.
So Lara a chance to break the tie. And no good. Rebound Eberle. Warsaw run. Beckman up top for Columbia City. St. John. Richmond in the paint. Turns. Score. Basket counts. Warsaw foul.
Number 40. Ioane with the foul. 1 shot.
So Richmond will shoot for a 3-point play. Free throws. Eagles were 1-6 last night. 15-12, Columbia City up top now for Warsaw's Berger. 1:25 being the first. Berger into the paint, shut off nicely by Richmond. Now Kutas spins on Richmond, forces it, no good. Richmond gets a loose ball, and he accelerates. He pass ahead Eberle, and Clausen sidesteps the man, can't do it. Down low, Richmond on the baseline, quick foul on Kutas.
Number 35,
Pick up their team foul. Between the two squads. Here's Richmond going to work. Kicks it out. Here's a Beckman 3. Roll along. And here come the Tigers. 1 minute to go in the first. 15-12 Eagles. Here's Berger. All the way in. Off the glass, no. Got to put back, no. Richmond's got the loose ball. Nice job, Wesley. St. John up the wing. Here's Eberle. Eberle accelerates into the paint. Hits a cutter. Richmond lost a handle. It's off the Warsaw. Ooh, Warsaw. Excited over there.
returning for the Eagles. Number 4, Owen Marshall.
Marshall into the lineup for Eberle. Back up against the 10-second line. Down to 10. 6 seconds. Here's Richmond. Fade away in the paint. Oh, that was strong. And that'll do it. And that will hold in the bleachers. So not too bad for a first quarter. Eagles 17-12. the handle. He's being chased on the play by Lara. Now Richmond up top. Same job. They bump hard. Down low Richmond from Marshall. Marshall to the corner. Decker to the elbow. He puts it on the floor. Elevates. Didn't get the roll. Richmond, they got away with a body, but the other way, Warsaw, the city by 5, 6:42 to go in the half. And Lara. In the paint, short armed it, got it back. Put it up, score! So Warsaw has the first two of the second quarter. Backed off the play. Farber. 4:25 to go in the half. Eagles 17, Tigers 14.
Eagle foul. Number 10, Josh Everly with
ties it up with Control.
For the Tigers, 25, Jimmy Yeager. And number 40, Gabriel Giovanni was returned for the Eagles. Yeager and Clausen returns.
Clausen. Richmond.
Eagle foul, number 3 in St. John.
Fouls called the first one. Ball bounces the Tigers. They come to the backcourt, picked up there by Wiggins. And Wiggins gets it up now to McDaniels. Now there we go. Score! Layup. Berger. 17-16. He scored this quarter. Off the side. Eberle spins into the paint. Up to Beckman. Now Marshall. Marshall spins. Goes up. Got the roll. All right, there we go. Marshall. Eagles up 3. 18-16. Tigers back to 2:25 to go in the half. Here's Wiggins. Giving it up to McDaniels. Top Wiggins. Berger. Over top key. Lawson watches him. Now McDaniels well outside the arc, right side on. And now it's Berger. McDaniels, high right. It's by Eberle. And Berger back up top. Wiggins on the left side. Yep. And jump ball. Beckman tied him up. Ball possession Warsaw. Elkins in the ball game for St. John. Very early pass for Elkins.
Number 25, Tippy Yeager with the foul. And the
Foul goes against
35, Jerome Coutois returns. Timeout, Eagles. It's a 30-second
Timeout, Columbia City. 30-second timeout. See, Wainwright checked in.
Reported for Eagles number 12, Tyler Wainwright.
Oh, minute 52 to go in the half. The flood fits. They did go up.
Elevate 619 Fitness, Volleyball Ball boys basketball. And you can support these sponsors anyway. Please do so and thank them when you see them. Bring it out, boys. Come on down. We got WJHS.
Varsity tied at 14.
Concession stand, hot dog, or nachos and pickles.
Once they start. As far as girls swimming, Holly Olslager won the 200 freestyle 800 backstroke. Denise Joseph won the 200 individual medley, 100 breaststroke. Aaron DeVito in the 500 freestyle, 200 fly. Field medley relay, 400 free relay. Holly Olslager, Denise Joseph, Aaron DeVito, and Evan Shatner won. 400 free relay of Holly Olslager, Denise Joseph, Lily Joseph, and Aaron DeVito won. New school record. Reed Alexander in the 500 freestyle for the boys to host the girls are champions. St. John, Madeline, Richmond. And it looks like Warsaw counters with. Yes. Utah. Sam Laura. Stan McDaniels. And Mike Berger. All right, Columbia City has possession. The rest of the home flights were underway. Just trying to bounce back after the Huntington North loss last night. Win number 11 of the season. Pass to Richmond. He holds top of the key, looking for a cut. Can't find his hand. Now Evelyn has it up top. He'll penetrate. Drive off to St. John with some back to Evelyn down to Richmond. He's going to go to work on the baseline against Courtois. And score basket counts for Warsaw. Foul. Richmond.
35.
Well, you brought that point up, Marshall.
And then Richmond.
He gets in certain spots. And Martin, check that. Richmond hits the free throw, 26-21. So that's a good way to start the first half on the goal. Here comes Laura for the Tigers. Throws it off to Berger. Is it across the midcourt stripe. WJHS. Brandon Varsity tonight. Lady Eagles tied at 14 down at North Marine and Huntington after one. Girls swimming conference champs. Barr with the basketball. Top of the left side high. Tries to make the move. And he scores. That guy can explode. That first step was. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Eileen on that for 26-23. Minute 8 gone. Third quarter. Kansas City High School. That's a double dribble. Forced in there. And Warsaw. into the broadcast. All those other big G's in the house. In the greater Eagle Glen area. All right, now Will Richmond's got speed. Puts it up against the block. Puts it back. Score basket. Counts Warsaw. Foul. So this is going to be a potential third piece.
Lyndon Berger with the foul. One shot. Lyndon Richmond.
Berger the foul. Warsaw. A minute 40. An 8-point lead. Largest lead of the night. So Richmond. Marshall almost got a ball on that rebound. Tigers. Timeout Warsaw. 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Timeout. Coach Marshall took a 30-second break. That's going to stretch. Stick out in the crowd. Marshall. You guys can join me. We do have stadiums. Good crowd on hand. Picks it back up. Lara up top, now to Berger. Berger back off the play and watch closely like Trey Decker. 5:40 to go in the third. Columbia City by 8. Back to another skater. And picking up his dribble. Here's Berger, gets it to McDaniels. He elbows St. John off the play. Now high left with Berger. And spinning. Drew Jones is back in the ballgame. They used the handle the baseline, got it back. Down in the paint. Here's Aomi. No, he flips it out to McDaniels. He spins in the paint, fires short, and rebound cleared by Decker. Here comes Marshall lining up the right side into the front court for Columbia City. Richmond on the baseline. Richmond spins, kicks it out, lost the handle, but Marshall saves the bank. And here's a St. John 3, that's going to be off. Marshall gets it. Score basket, counts Warsaw, foul. Holy crow. Potential for a 4-3-point play. Sam McDaniel foul.
15. Nash Wiggins, number 25. Timmy
Nash Williams comes back into the ballgame. Eagles leading was tied at 23 down at North Arena in Huntington tonight. Never an easy place to play down there. So Eagles by 10, 4:47 to go third quarter. Here comes Berger. Berger, guilty of steps. And we watch it close to see that. We had an angle, we could see it. So turnover Warsaw. 4:45 for the third quarter. Marshall tied up at the 10-second line. Whips it off to St. John. Now he's back to St. John, here's a three. Bingo! St. John! St. John from the parking lot. Sometimes he goes through Benedict and Trevor Seidler. We're seeing a stringy guy that was down. A lot of times off top, he's way up. Now, St. John all over him. Now Lara into the paint. Sidesteps a man. Elevates, fires. Short arm it. Richmond clears, and Richmond lead pass ahead, Clausen. Clausen stops, lets the dust settle up the wing St. John. 3:53 to go in the third quarter. Eagles by 13. And here's Clausen, he'll load her up. A little long. Marshall's going to get tagged. Coming in for the rebound.
Number 4, Owen Marshall with the foul.
Marshall gets a personal foul. Team foul 1 on the Eagles. Next Warsaw foul. So here is McDaniels for Berger. Now Laura up top, finds the man on the left side outside the arc. McDaniels on the city.
Eagle foul number 3 in St. John's.
St. John guilty of a hold.
Returning from Eagles, number 10, Josh Everly.
Everly in for St. John. So ball out of bounds to the Tigers. Second team foul on the Eagles. They get it into Berger. Berger up to McDaniels with it. Check that, that's Wiggins. Now back in the corner, deep left side. Berger makes the move into the paint. Stumbles, bubbles. Hit rimmed out. Holy smokes, we got a break there. Baseball pass. Deckman to Richmond. Richmond goes to work. Now Everly has it. Sends it back up. Here's a Deckman 3. Bingo! So Deckman puts Columbia City up 39-23. 3 minutes to go in the third. Lara with it. Lara leading off, and here's Nash. She's going by Clausen. Wow.
Number 2, Kevin Clausen was
So we
fouled.
pick up our third team foul. Right? 51 in the third. I had quite a dominant Grossman like we have in Huntington. Right now we're running that at Warsaw 39-23. Look out, Nash. Check that. That's Wiggins. Nash is his first one. And that was deflected out of bounds by the Eagles. Got a call on it. Nash and Wiggins sounded like 2 last names. That's a wonder I put that down. Nash Wiggins, he's a freshman. And Mara's got it. Up top. And McDaniel sends it over before mention Wiggins. Wiggins left elbow, backed off the play, sends it back up top to Berger. 2:20 to go for a quarter. Eagles by 16 right now. As Coach said, a lot of basketball left. In the corner, Lara. Lara, up, skip to the jump. He's cut off, throws it up, no good. Richmond clears. Might have been contact, but go the other way. And Marshall off to Deckman. Out of Marshall, right corner. Marshall runs out of the inside baseline. Up to Deckman, Everly. Everly comes in. He goes all the way, and he draws a Warsaw foul. Fouls on the floor. That should be 2 shots.
Number 25, Timmy Yeager with the foul. Got 2 shots for Josh Everly.
Josh Everly will shoot. 55 to go, third quarter. Moving out and in. Wow. Look at roll. The old ones are the old school well hits. Everly hits the second one. 41-23 Eagles. Here's Lara. Lara gets a step. Goes his way and scores. Forced it up. Shot put style, but it went in. Gets him off the shot. 41-25. That's his first points in the game. Deckman to Marshall. Now every minute 34 to go. Third quarter. Crossing now to Deckman. Deckman tap the key. Low, wide open. Marshall! What a look. Marshall sprung loose. Easy one. 43-25. Eagles by 18. 1:15 to go. As here is Berger. Lara's got it. Lara's tied up in traffic. Gets it out now to Yeager. And Lara. Lara gives it to Berger. Berger top of the key. And here's McDaniels. Back to Berger. 55 seconds. Berger, here's Lara. He goes in the paint. No, he's shut off. And Berger. Score! Spin around. 43-27. 11, 39 seconds for the third. Beckman runs it across. And they'll give it to Richmond. Those three guys up at the top there of Wingspan and Albatross and then some. They play a long game. They'll hold for one. Richmond holds on the center logo of 14. Against to Marshall. Here go the Eagles. Marshall badgered by Berger. And they get Everly in the corner for three. Off the mark. Look out. Oh, nice job by Clausen. He deflects it right by Coach Schaus. Yeah. So they got 1.1. Quick hands by Clausen. So throw it in. McDaniels and one run. Score! Makes it! Holy Toledo! All right, the buzzer makes it 43-30. And they finished the quarter on a 5-0 run, if I'm not mistaken. Holy smokes. Elevated. So, beat the buzzer. And Columbia City, the 1.1 gives up a three-pointer from basically right off the end line on the Warsaw bench. 43-30 as we go to the third. Warsaw cut the 18-point down to 13. Dayton gets the basketball to go. Warsaw gets the basketball. Yep. We know how much the outside score was that Warsaw ball. We are underway, fourth quarter. Black and Wilson, WJHS, Andrew Thompson, Coach Brandon Marshall. Thanks for all the check-ins out there. Warsaw trailing Columbia City by 13. Here's has low modulation. Speak it. And all the way at Laura. Kevin Everly foul.
Number 10, Josh Evans is foul. Got 2 shots for Sam Laura.
Laura will shoot too. Yes. Sounds not happy. Laura will shoot. Scores. 43-31. And St. John for Everly. Check that 19 seconds going. Laura. Is this a 7-0 run? Yep. So Richmond to Clausen. Back to Richmond. Richmond sidesteps from here, puts the Beckman in the corner, left to Clausen. 35 seconds going for the quarter, 43-32. Eagles with it. And Marshall right down central. Ran out of real estate, puts it to Beckman. Coach Schaus up marking instructions. St. John and his man go at it. St. John has the basketball. Now to Clausen. Now weave up top. Beckman to St. John high left. Down low to Richmond in the corner. Richmond goes to work. Shows it back. St. John pump fakes a three. Drives. Elevates. Fires. Scores. Boy, did we need that. Timeout, Coach Schaus. And it's just enough mustard to get over the edge there, Coach. So, he goes off the slide there. That breaks the 7-0 run by Warsaw. 45-32, 6:52 to go in the fourth. Columbia City looking for their first victory over Warsaw on the line. It's Trevor Dan Moore, assistant coaches. November 12th, victory at the Tigers. get these back-to-backs this day and age. Unless, well, in section, but as far as regular season, you don't see this. Very rare. Unless it's back in the 90s. Back up top. Uh-oh, three. Score! Where did that come from?
Andrew Shaw.
Shaw, I don't even have it. Andrew Shaw. First we've heard of him tonight. 45-35. Clausen, layup score! With the left hand, Camden Clausen. That's a good answer. 47-35. Warsaw heating up. Berger back off the play with 6:15. Look out, he's got a step. Oh, that gets a foul. Like you might have a block in there.
20, Trey Deckman. 2 shots. Weidenberger.
And anytime you come in from behind, you're usually free throw, good. Mike Berger, such a good senior. Perfect. And that one is at the bottom of the net. So a 10-point game. They put pressure on. Larson's got it under control in the backcourt. Gets it across the timeline to the right. Now he's he's fell in trouble. Timeout comes out.
30-second
They had us bottled up. So we call for time for 5:59 to get on the ball game. 47-37. Didn't go in, thankfully for us.
2 shots.
So Laura will shoot. Laura with the pick, and he draws a foul. She got it away from St. John. So Laura to the charity stripe now. 5:06 to go. St. John picked up the score. Meanwhile, the free throw break continues. Laura hits.
Number 10, Josh Everly.
So Nash Wiggins back in. Watching number 2. He's the one that came out early. They hit again. It's an 8-point game. 47-39. They put full-court pressure on. Get it into Owen Marshall. Marshall across the timeline with 5 minutes to go. He's not, he gets back. Good job to maintain possession. Marshall spins, needs help, gets it to Deckman on the left wing. Deckman, he's chased. Deckman at the center circle. Deckman all the way in. Layup score! And a foul! I didn't even hear the whistle.
Sam McDaniels of the Tigers.
McDaniels gets the Eagles up 37-29. 3:42 left third quarter at North Arena in Huntington. So an 8-point Lady Eagle lead. Down 20 miles to the south. Beckman hits the free throw. He was up 11, 50-39. Led this by 18 a little while ago. 4:38 to go. Look out. Three goes up. Three goes in. Burger. Timeout. Warsaw. Was a step back. And a score. So timeout Warsaw. 4:32 to go. 42. 37-29 now. The Lady Eagles at North Arena. Josh with the instant update. And girls conference swimming champions. And they are the Farber City Lady Eagles. Records broken today. Timeout. Boys are fourth. Ollie Olsley won the 200 freestyle and the 100 backstroke. Reese Joseph, the 200 individual medley, and the 100 breaststroke. Aaron DeVito won the 500 freestyle and the 100 fly. Girls medley relay, 400 free relay. Ollie Olsley, Reese Joseph, Aaron DeVito, Evan Shack won the 400 free relay. Olslager, Reese Joseph, Willie Joseph, and Aaron DeVito won the school record. Congratulations to the swimmers. We got business to take care of here. Madeline in the backcourt. 4:25 to go. Eagles 50. Warsaw 42. Oh, no. And then, they take one of the coaches out. Second team foul on the Tigers. Beckman to throw it into the backcourt. Marshal's got it. 4:14 goes. He picks it up. And Berger's on him in the backcourt. Marshall across the timeline. Whips it over to Beckman high right. 50-42 Eagles. Beckman goes all the way. Sends it off to Madeline. Go for your play. Warsaw foul in the lead. Their third team foul. Wiggins.
Alex Huntington.
We haven't seen this guy either. Hickman. He's a shot. So Beckman to throw it in. Oh, Richmond somehow corrals it. Oh, and it rims out. And we got a scrum. Richmond in the scrum with it. Jump ball. Good hustle by all parties involved there. 2 orange jerseys on the floor in Richmond. Not that ball rolled around, roll out. And then how Richmond managed to get it back. Yeah, 2 guys in there. What's we got back there? Larson's tripped up and ball in for the legal screen.
Eagle number 2, Katherine.
So Clausen. So that's a player control foul, gets it back to Warsaw. That's our 4th team foul. 3:50 to go, 50-42 Columbia City. Warsaw with possession, Berger. Up top now, here's McDaniels. And they put it on the floor, can't do anything with it. Gotta watch Berger out top. Berger sidesteps the man, here's the 3. Score! 5-point game, he led this by 18. 3:25 to go, Everly's got it. Everly in the backcourt, now to Marshall. Berger's burned this here. And Marshall. And get it across the time. 10-second violation. Timeout. we don't get a 10-second violation. We got a timeout. Warsaw fans irate. They're on their feet. The referee was watching our bench. So, Warsaw faithful still. 50 to 45. You're right. We have a lot of basketball. I've been distanced. By the Warsaw bench, 3:13 to go. Eagles got to execute now. They get it in Everly, look out! Traveled? Where did that come from? I didn't see it travel. I didn't see it came from. 50 to 45 now. Clock ticking. Warsaw has the basketball. And here's Berger. Berger's the last 2 minutes here. Corner, it's Wiggins, up top Laura, there's Look and on the move goes Berger, lost the handle almost, definitely got a hand on something in there to deflect, 2:50 to go, Eagles by 5, look out, here is Berger, whoa, Richmond steals, Richmond, and foul, intentional foul! Richmond tried to dunk it, not on the rim, but that's an intentional foul. Big red by the hips. Yep.
2 shots.
2 shots in the ball. So Richmond cleared Wayne, obviously, for the intentional foul. And Richmond rattles it in. Yeah, really give us 2 shots and a basketball back with a 5-point game, not 7-point game. That's a 9-point game. But they've got weapons on the floor. 2:34 to go. What a big break for the Eagles. Lara up top. Lara for 3. Score! Haven't seen Lara do that yet tonight. 54-48. Timeout. Warsaw. 1 timeout left for each squad. 38-31, Lady Eagles start of the 4th. 38-33. Coach Fox with 4 up today. John back into the ball game. So, Huntington's here again. 52-48 Eagles. St. John spins up top. St. John, 5-pound on, got to get going. gets it off to Beckman. High right, 2:10 to go. Since the Richmond top of the key. Center circle. Now Richmond goes to work. Richmond bodied off the play. Marshall's got it. Marshall's got it. He's got, what's his name, Berger on it. Now Beckman high right, under 2 to go. 54-48. Beckman and throws it back to St. John. St. John is up top. St. John has an outlet. No, he doesn't. Oh, and it goes through Marshall. And look out, Laura. Score! Layup. They called a foul. Goaltender. Uh-oh. Struck gave us the points. That's right. Back alley roll. 56-50, critical free throw here. Marshall's got it. 57-50 with 49 seconds. Here comes Laura. he'll go to the line 43.1. And free throws coming for Laura. And he's got it, 57 to 51. Marshall, baseball pass to Beckman, to Clausen, layup score! That breaks the press. 59-52, 35 seconds. And here's Berger, flips it back, Laura sends it, and they go all the way in, layup and score. Timeout Warsaw, 25 seconds, 59-54.
It's a full timeout.
But they didn't give up the three.
Returning from the Eagles, number 3, Ian St. John.
So Columbia City, for the first time in 13 tries, defeats Warsaw 61-56. Victory over Warsaw. That's been a long time coming.
Yeah, it's nice to get that, you know. Just nice to get that win. And, you know, the guys played with a chip on their shoulder for a little bit, you know, at least I would say 3/4 of, you know, really laying it all out there. And you could see they kind of started to get a little bit tired and a little bit lax late in the third and into the fourth. And then, you know, back down to crunch time, you know, they found that gear that's within them and, you know, we're able to hold on for the victory. So,
Lady Eagles by 10, 2 minutes left. So, Lady Eagles holding on at North Arena. 46-39 with 42 to go. So, 7-point lead with 42 seconds. And the Eagles can celebrate a victory over Warsaw here tonight. Victory number 11. Victory number 11 on the season against 2 defeats.
Yeah.
On to Homestead.
Yeah, that's that may be the best one out of the three. You know, from last night to tonight. Tuesday night's really going to be a battle. It's going to be a fun one. I'm really excited for that matchup. Homestead's just a heck of a basketball team.
Yeah.
Although they did get
Southside. Or no,
Snyder
dismantled them last night.
You know, Owen and I are going to watch that film tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of see what exactly did Snyder do to beat him like that.
Yeah.
Man. You know, and you never know who's sick and who's out. And,
right.
You know, shots aren't going. You know, it's just, you know, there's so much variance in who, where, when, why, all that stuff. So, kind of curious to see what Snyder did. But now, great win against Warsaw, and the boys are going to get ready for Homestead Tuesday.
Yeah, absolutely, and hopefully the weather doesn't interfere with that.
Yes, let's hope so.
So, 61-56, your final. Columbia City over Warsaw for the first time since 2012. And if you're an Eagle fan, which most of you listen to this outlet are, you've got to love that. And the Lady Eagles holding on at North Arena in Huntington, and Lady Eagles swimmers win the conference. Boys finished fourth, so it's been a good day all the way around. I don't have any reports on wrestling, but so wow, this will be a happy Coach House tonight.
Should be.
So we'll see. George Rickey on the scene. Jungle George. We got all the big shots on the scene here. So some of the crowd lingering. So again, a lost wallet they're going to track down. Several people are claiming it.
Oh, imagine that. Saw all those hundreds in there.
Yes. So, much better result for the Eagles tonight. Here comes Coach Schaus.
If Sandra Steffi is still in the building, please report to the scorer's table. After all, thank you.
So, yes. So, Coach Schaus, welcome to the broadcast. Congratulations on a good bounce-back win tonight over a tough Warsaw squad. And that was just a, pretty good ball game all the way around, top to bottom.
Yeah, I was just telling Coach Marshall, it kind of reminded me a little bit of some of our wins from 3 or 4 years ago, and, the Hedricks were around and all those guys. Get a lead. Obviously, we'd like to keep the lead at about 16. They got downhill a little bit more, found some easy baskets there, but we haven't been in that situation a lot this year in terms of having to take care of the basketball, get shots that we want, not force anything. And like I said, they sped us up a little bit. We still got some decent looks, but we just couldn't find a stop, right? We talked in a couple of my timeouts, even with 5 minutes left, I think we were up 10. I think it was still double digits. Like, if we string 3 stops up in a row here, this game's over. And we just couldn't do that, and credit to them. The Berger kid's a good player, made some good shots.
Oh, yes.
And we fouled too much. But I'll always learn from a win, and it's been, I think, 13 years. I don't know if you have that since we've beaten those guys. So
November of 2012 when Thunder Dan was still playing.
That's right. I'd like to have Thunder Dan tonight, but he's out of eligibility there. So
this was a good one, and Warsaw, and they kind of had some guys that we didn't expect that came off the bench that hit threes out of the blue of the western sky that kind of they had a whole lot of things going on that got them back in the game, and credit to our guys to weather that storm and get her done.
Yeah, and we talked at halftime a lot about what we want to do defensively, and I thought third quarter was excellent. We gave up 9 points there in the third quarter, but then we gave up 26 there in the fourth, and that's a lot of them. Their possessions were a lot faster. They're getting downhill and making things tougher for us, but and again, they made some tough shots. We had some hands in some of their faces. Some of their shots were pretty open, but again, we're going to take this and learn from it. Good response from last night. Obviously, that's pretty painful. Loss last night, being a conference game, and somebody that beat us last year, so a couple years in a row for Huntington North. But again, we got a lot of growth and a lot of time ahead of us here to still accomplish a lot of things that we want to accomplish.
Yeah, and you'll get a couple days, and then we go back right into the meat grinder against a very good Homestead squad that surprisingly took it on the chin heavily to Snyder last night. But that should be, an intense battle coming up as well.
Yeah, absolutely. They're a good team and somebody that, I know our guys like to play because whatever the 15-minute drive and the rivalry, whatever is between that. But again, they're a good team. I think they were top 10 team in the state before last night. So it'll be a great matchup. They have some good players. They have some guys who can make a lot of shots, guys who can make a lot of plays. So it'll be good. It'll be fun to get, a short preparation and see how we respond again on Tuesday.
Oh, we just got handed the scorebook. Looks like Landon Richmond, they didn't have much of an answer for him at times when he got it in certain positions down there. We did a good job of finding him.
Yeah, he's tough to guard even if, they're in man, if they're in zone. He just has a knack for finding the right spot, and he finishes well around the rim. So I was really impressed with Trey tonight. I challenged him kind of before the game to be a little bit more aggressive and find ways to get some shots at the basket. So we had a good conversation. He responded well. He scored 11 for us, which was big. We needed those buckets, especially early there in the first. They're late in the second half.
Yeah, and some good point production. 3 quarters of 17, 20, and 18. That's some good production there.
Yeah. So again, proud of this group. A good response from last night. We just had a short walkthrough at 10 a.m. this morning to kind of go over what Warsaw did, and of course they had Goshen last night.
Yeah, that same teams in the same position.
Yep. So I thought we responded well. You tell a little tired, maybe a little gassed, but found a way to get it done.
All right, Coach. Well, congratulations on the win, and we'll see you Tuesday night, weather permitting, and Well, best of luck going forward here. Enjoyable one here tonight for all the fans that
It's been a while. It's been a while.
Yes, and obviously for you as the head coach. So we'll celebrate this one with you.
Absolutely.
So congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, Matt Schaus, ladies and gentlemen. He's got really, really happy about the goings-on here tonight. And we find out the Lady Eagles have won 50-42 as Lady Eagles victorious down at North Arena. So they get a big conference victory as Coach Marshall comes back on. And Coach Schaus obviously happy all the way around. And it's just a great response from last night and what the Eagles needed.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, you get tomorrow off, and then Monday you come into practice and you got to prep and get ready to go into a long battle with Homestead Tuesday night. So, get some rest for these boys tomorrow and let them get back after it on Monday.
Yeah, so, well, that was a good one if you're an Eagle fan. So thanks for joining me tonight, Coach Marshall. And,
absolutely.
We'll see what transpires going forward for the squad that's now 11-2 on the season. And Warsaw, I think, drops to 5-8. Is that the case? There's 6-7 then. 6-7. So they've had some injuries this year that haven't helped them. But Columbia City gets it done tonight. Victory number 11 on the season. And clean sweep as the freshman won by 20. And JV won as well, pulled away in the second half to defeat the Tigers here tonight. So good night all the way around if you're a fan of the maroon and gold. So our thanks to Siri and Maddie and Katherine back at the station and all the people that checked in tonight. Wyatt Warner on stats. Well, you still got us some. I know your program's acting up, but you got us some stats, and we definitely appreciate it. So how about wrap it up? We will talk to you Tuesday night now. And again, the Lady Eagles did pick up that win down at North Arena in Huntington. Congratulations to them. So, from our broadcast partner, Brandon Marshall, and everybody else involved in the broadcast, Andrew Thompson saying so long from Columbia City High School on this Saturday night, telling you the final score once again, 61-56, and it favored the Columbia City Eagles. Thanks for listening. Good night, everybody.